Why do we let video games drive us to destruction? We spend so much time honing our skills, trying to be the best, right? Practicing like warriors, only to throw away all that time invested in the blink of an eye. So here's Edward Kang. He's 20 years old, and he'll probably spend the next 10 or more years of his life in jail because of a video game. According to the New York Post, Edward Kang was allegedly fed up with an opponent in the game Archeage.
This is where we live, but it is not our home. The peoples of Aurora. We are all refugees. Many have forgotten the stories of old. Magic, power, and a way home.
Archeage is an MMO fantasy sandbox game. It had a decent following, and among them was Edward. Edward was a player like every one of us. He enjoyed his game, getting lost in the fantasy world, the good times, right? The competition, and he feuded with another player. We'll call him Pro Gamer. Pro Gamer allegedly made Kang ticked off enough in the game that Kang decided to fly to Florida and bash Pro Gamer's head in with a hammer. Kang was nonchalant about the whole thing too. He told his mother he was going to visit his friend in the Sunshine State. So he jumped on a plane in the middle of the night, leaving from Newark International Airport and arriving at Jacksonville International on June 20th, 2024. Edward planned it all out as meticulously as he did when picking his character class in Archeage. He had the location, the victim's house. He went to Ace Hardware to get his weapon of choice, in this case a hammer, and he picked up a secondary item, a trusty flashlight. Then he just waited. Late Saturday evening or early Sunday morning, Edward proceeded to sneak into Pro Gamer's house. This wasn't a case of rage driving him like how we slam our controllers or punch a monitor in the heat of battle. He had plenty of time to think about what he was going to do, plenty of time to walk away. Nope, not Edward. He was cold, calculated. He snuck into Pro Gamer's house, dressed in all black, wearing a mask and gloves, and he attacked Pro Gamer with his hammer. God was watching over Pro Gamer that day, boy, because his stepfather was awoken by Pro Gamer screaming for help. And as he ran downstairs to see what was going on, he found his stepson on the ground fighting with Edward while Edward still had the hammer in his hand. After a bit of a struggle, the two were finally able to restrain Kang until the police arrived, and Pro Gamer suffered non-life-threatening head wounds, and he's still healing up today. Kang, on the other hand, he's not cooperating with police. According to Sheriff Bill Leeper, when police asked Kang why he did what he did, Kang responded that he is a bad person online. Talking about the victim, Pro Gamer, Kang then asked the deputy on duty, "How much time in jail do you get for breaking and entering and assault?" The deputy responded, "I would say, Mr. Kang, it's going to be a long time before you play video games again." My fellow gamers, my people, yo, we play games. It's tough to lose at something we spend hundreds of hours on. Grow a thick skin. Trash talk is just that, it's talk. It can't hurt you. People like Edward Kang would have been eaten alive during the original Modern Warfare 2 lobby days. Those players went in, no softies allowed. Look, again, talk is talk. Let it be just that. Now, all we gotta do is await Kang's sentencing. And here's hoping that he rolls a plus 20 on jail time. Do me a favor, if you enjoyed this, give me a like or subscribe. That stuff actually really helps me out. I'll catch you next time. Go one up your world. Peace.